Allie in the Valley. I'm Allison Ball-Kilmer, and today I'm gonna make a Creole Jambalaya. I love jambalaya. Jambalaya is very, 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 very common, and there's many versions of it. So there's a Creole one, there's a New Orleans one, there's a Cajun one, but I am gonna do my Creole Jambalaya. And it's really just a whole bunch of great, amazing ingredients. Super, super. What do we do at Allie in the Valley? We keep it simple. So I'm going to do chicken. I'm gonna do chicken sausage, but you know, the spicy chicken sausage. Most people just do regular hot links, but today I'm just gonna do chicken sausage. I'm doing shrimp that is already pre-cleaned. I got from Trader Joe's. These are one of my favorite shrimps. We're gonna do 4 pieces of celery, 1 onion, 2 bell peppers, 1 orange and 1 green, because what do I like? I like rainbow, I like color, beautiful. 4 pieces of garlic, chopped up, minced up, and some green onions for later. Then we'll put the rice in, olive oil, and then I'll do my essence. If you follow me, you know what my essence is. My essence that I pre-made, that you can go back on my website and get the recipe, is paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, cayenne, thyme, and basil, and oregano. Yeah, so this is my essence. And let's get started. I'm going to make everything in one pot. It's another great one-pot recipe that we'll do over here at the stove. And let's get started. So what I cook first I'm gonna cut up my chicken and my sausages so when I get over to the stove, they're ready to go. But I cook the chicken and the sausage first in a little olive oil and brown it all up, okay? And then I add all the other ingredients. Cooking really is about putting your own stamp on it. And you know, people think they have to follow a recipe exactly. That is why I'm a better cook than I am a baker. Because baking, you have to follow the rules. And I'm just not a rule follower. I want to change it up to what I like, how I like it, when I like it, change it for my taste. And that's the whole thing about cooking, changing things for the taste and your family's taste, what you love, you know? So you don't have to follow all my rules. If you want to put hot links in here, put hot links in here. But I don't want to burn my family. Like, I love hot links, but my husband, you know, he can't eat it really hot. He's Canadian, it kind of burns him. Sometimes I do it just to be funny, but he's like, hey, this is really hot. I'm like, oh, sorry, honey. You know, that's part of it. All right, so I'm ready to move over to the stove. I've cut up my chicken sausage. I made chicken chunks. Let's get that on the stove first and brown it all up. Then we'll add all the other ingredients. Shrimp always goes in last because you want to get these ingredients cooked together. They take longer and the shrimp doesn't take as long. So let's do it. Let's go over to the stove. Let's get this cracking. Let's get the meat browned and cooked. So let's turn on medium high. Put some extra virgin olive oil or whatever kind of oil you prefer, doesn't matter. Coat the bottom of the pan. I'm gonna put seasoning once I get it in. We're gonna start with the chicken. Let's get that brown. Nobody want no raw chicken, no. So I use chicken tenders because that's what I had in my refrigerator. You can use breast of chicken, you know, any kind of chicken you have. You could actually even use chicken thighs, but use what you have. I didn't want to waste, so. And then I'm gonna use my essence and season the chicken. Just slightly, not overwhelming, because I do want to season everything together. So this is just slightly, not overwhelming. There you go. All right, we're gonna let that brown. All right, so my yummy chicken is done. We're gonna take the chicken out and then I'm gonna cook the sausage. I do it in batches and then we come back and do the vegetables. All right, so let's, and I want the vegetables to cook in all the yummy meat grease. But chicken out, yum. And then sausage in, and actually you could do both of them together if you wanted to make it even faster. I'm just not doing it so you can see the steps. Jambalaya and gumbo are very same, where it's a building flavors on top of flavors. So you see all the brown in there? This is all for the flavor for the veggies. We're gonna scrape this once we finish doing the sausage. We're gonna scrape that, and the veggies are gonna just saute in them, and it's gonna be so good and so yummy. Oh my God. I mean, I really like one pot cooking. You know, one pot cooking is simple, easy to clean up, and you also get all the flavors building up, okay? All right, so my sausage is ready to come out. It's nice and brown. Let me it's always great to turn down the fire when you're getting hot stuff out so it doesn't pop you in the face. You know, those little things are super important when you're cooking. All right, let me get the sausage out. I can eat one of these sausages right now. Now I turned down the heat also in my Dutch oven, so it's just not scorching when I put the vegetables in. They're gonna scorch anyway, but you just wanna turn it down a little bit so that it doesn't go cuckoo on you. And it doesn't pop back when you're getting the meat out. And now I'm gonna start adding vegetables. I'm gonna do garlic. I'm gonna do celery. So those were 4 garlics, I believe, cut up. These are 4 pieces of celery. This is 1 onion, white onion, Hawaiian onion, whatever kind of onion you have, you like. Doesn't really matter. Then I'm gonna do a green bell pepper. You gotta keep that color in there. That's what keeps you healthy, colorful vegetables. And an orange bell pepper. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil in here just so it doesn't stick. And I'm gonna saute these vegetables. Then I'm gonna start adding everything back. So let's just do the vegetables, sauteing. Look at that, that's pretty. So pretty. Okay, so the vegetables are sauteed down, and let me take a sip of my coffee because everybody needs a little fuel, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so the vegetables have been sauteed. We're gonna do a little seasoning on these vegetables, just a little bit, because I've already seasoned the pan with the chicken, and the brown parts had seasoning in it, so I'm gonna put a little extra seasoning in here. Then I'm gonna put jasmine rice that I already rinsed, a cup of jasmine rice, because I did say it's jambalaya, so we're gonna put rice in here. And if you wanna do 2 cups, it's up to you. I'm not a big, heavy rice person in my jambalaya, but so I'm gonna do a cup. And then after I do that, I'm gonna add 2 cups of organic low sodium chicken broth. If you have to measure it out, measure it out. Now, I'm gonna do 2 cans of diced tomatoes. You can get fire roasted, whatever tomatoes you have, you know, it doesn't really matter. I'm using fire roasted because that's what they say, but you know. If I didn't have fire roasted, then this is what I had, some with crushed green chilies. Whatever I had in my pantry is what I use. Because it's just cut up tomatoes. You could also use fresh tomatoes. If you don't have canned and you want to use fresh, you're more than welcome. So I'm gonna take this up to a boil, and then we'll come back and add all the meat. Chicken. Sausage. Yeah, baby. Ooch, ooch. Love it. All right, now, see the jambalaya is starting to form, and then we're just gonna let it cook down. It's really easy. This is easy. What do we do at Allie in the Valley? We keep it easy and simple. Now I'm gonna let that boil. I'm gonna put the top on so the rice can cook. Okay, so it's time to put shrimp in the jambalaya. The jambalaya has been on for about 30, 35 minutes. The rice, oh yeah, baby. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. All right, so I'm gonna put shrimp. Now you can clean your shrimp if you want to. This is Lazy Allie. I buy store-bought clean shrimp from Trader Joe's. I love it. All right, so I mix the shrimp in at the very end, and it will cook through and everything else. Let me turn this down. This is going high. All right. I'm gonna fold this shrimp in, and then I'm gonna go back and add my other shrimp because we have to have plenty of shrimp in your jambalaya. Trader Joe's does not give me any endorsement, but I do love their shrimp. And this is gonna take 5 minutes. I'm gonna put the top back on and let it cook. And it's gonna take about 5 more minutes, and then we'll be ready for our jambalaya. This baby's steaming. All right, jambalaya. Woo! I don't really make jambalaya a lot, but this is a perfect weeknight meal. Or if you're having friends over, you just wanna do one pot, it's the perfect dish. It's a little spice, a little kick. Still healthy, still good. So it should be done now. The rice is cooked, the shrimp's cooked. It looks good, really good. All right, let's try it. Yeah. I'm just gonna put a little bit for me, not overdo it. We gotta garnish it with a little green onions. I will see if I need some more seasoning once I try it. All right. Jambalaya, baby. You know, people ask me, am I from New Orleans all the time? I am not Creole, but I can cook like a Creole. I am from LA. West Side. Okay, let's taste. Oh, that's good. And even though I use chicken, spicy chicken, you can feel the taste, the spiciness of it, but not too bad. That's bomb. To get the recipe, AllieInTheValley.com. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you on the next Allie in the Valley.